Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about one of the most fundamental components of Life by Design and the Life by Design blueprint. And that's this concept of requirements and then specifically strategies when we look at the blueprint that you're going to learn as you go through this process. This is a fundamental component. We believe that the body is designed to be extraordinary and the body can do amazing things. The caveat here is that it needs to be able to have all the things that it needs. And the plant is a great analogy to explain that. Every workshop, every seminar, many of the videos you see from us, you'll hear us talk about this. It really serves as the fundamental baseline for understanding all of Life by Design. You see, the body's designed to be amazing, just like a flower is designed to be amazing. But we all understand that if this flower doesn't get soil, sunlight, water, if it doesn't get carbon dioxide, or if we took a rock and pressed it against the stem of the plant, how well would this plant function? It would slowly die. It would start to wilt, the leaves would get brown. So the answer is not to cut off the leaves or paint them so that they look new, it's to meet the requirements of the plant. So it would be to provide carbon dioxide, it would be to provide water, sunlight, make sure it had the nutrients it needed in the soil, and to take the pressure off the stem. And the same is true for our bodies. We have requirements. So when we look at the baseline for our Life by Design, you're going to start to learn more and more about these requirements. Number one, and most importantly, is our mindset and how we think. And believe it or not, it's a requirement. We do have psychological requirements for health. Things like having a purpose, having a vision, knowing what our values are. We talk more deeply about this in our Think by Design workshops. So number two, we look at fitness. In terms of training at the gym or training at home, we need to meet the movement requirements for the body. So mobility, strength, conditioning, and simply just getting out and being active. But we need to meet those requirements. And simply going for a walk or living our day-to-day life it's very much an impossibility to meet those requirements and those needs. And the body starts to break down. And number three, we look at the nutritional requirements. We'll start with real food first, but we need to focus on how much protein are we getting? What type of carbohydrates do we need? And what are the good healthy fats and how much should we get? What are the minerals that we need to fill in the gaps? And then we talk about the spine and the nervous system. And a lot of people don't see chiropractic in terms of a requirement. Chiropractic itself is not a requirement, but the nervous system and the spinal structure is. Those two components need to be in place and they need to be functional. The way the brain communicates with the body is via the central nervous system. When the system breaks down through stress, repetition, through lifestyle, we interfere with the communication that the brain is receiving and the brain is outputting, not just to the arms and legs and the muscles, but to our organ systems, to our entire body. Our physiology is operated and maintained via the central nervous system. So it only goes to say that the function of the spine and how the spine works and protects that system is absolutely vital. So if you think about the rock on the stem of the flower choking off the input and the output, it would have the same effect as minimizing nutrition or taking away sunlight or some of the other needs and requirements of the plant. Just like how interfering with a spinal structure can interfere with the requirements of your body. So we have our baseline, our blueprint, and because the body is designed to be healthy, just like the plant, if we focus less on our symptoms, less on the way things look in our bodies and the problems we think we have, which are usually surface level. In fact, most of the time we don't even know there's a problem happening. But when we focus on the core problems and meeting the needs of the body and fulfilling the requirements of the body, that's when amazing things start to happen. That's when the body flourishes. So think of the blueprint, think about the requirements, think about focusing on the strategies. Make your lifestyle built around the strategies, not built on trying to eradicate or remove the symptoms that you may or may not be experiencing. That goes not just for you, that goes for your children, that goes for your whole family. It's no different than a plant, and every other plant, they have requirements that need to be met. In a healthy garden, every single one of those plants is getting what it needs. Until next time, make it a great day.